Okay, guys, so for this episode, we didn't know that we were going to get this opportunity, but we have our first guest on What's the Juice podcast.
First guest.
We want you guys to welcome Billie Eilish.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, guys.
Oh my God. What?
I don't know how she would talk.
We have Billie Eilish on the show today for the first time.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like we can't keep the joke going. It was just like a 2-second thing.
I'm just going to say it, okay?
Say what?
It really grew on me.
It really
grew on me.
I would say me too.
Okay.
It really grew on me as well. It's been like 2 days, about to be 3 days.
I can see it in your mood. Like you're in such good mood, just like especially tonight.
Because I also didn't see myself for a minute. You know, it was Monday. I was grinding. I worked like almost all day today. Was like editing pretty much all day. So I didn't really see myself in the mirror. If you're listening to this podcast and not watching, you might be very confused. Yeah,
you're missing the big part. So if you're listening, just stop it right now and then just go to YouTube and just you need to watch this to just see what we're talking about, and then you can go back to the audio.
Exactly. Or you can just watch it on YouTube, whatever you want. Or you can watch it on YouTube and listen again. But basically, I can't make up my mind on like what I want my hair to be. I feel like every few months I change my hair up, and that's because when you dye your hair, lighten your hair, and you are blonde especially, you have to go into the salon every 4 to 6 weeks to get it touched up because your hair grows, your roots grow, your like the blonde color gets like dull because you're washing it and stuff like that. So you just go into the salon very often, and every time I go, I'm like, let's go more blonde. Let's get more blonde.
I feel like every like 4 to 5 podcast YouTube videos, you have a new look.
I have a new look, right? Because then I went in with the bangs. I didn't have bangs before. I started getting bangs. Then I got even lighter. I lightened the bottom. I lightened the top. I started doing the slick back look. Mm-hmm. And then now we're here. So I think this goes very well with the topic of today's episode.
That is very true. And I also want to say, just with the hairstyles, like I don't go as like crazy as you.
Well, I think it's kind of harder for you to do that. I mean, when you had braids, you were playing around with it a little bit, even though you didn't really go that hard.
I've had different hairstyles though, like during like season 2.
Yeah.
But I will say a lot of people say that this is like probably like when I say a lot of people, I mean like friends that I know. Like,
when Yoni says a lot of people, he means like 1 or 2 people.
That's not true.
Okay.
And I knew you were going to say that.
Because I say that in real life all the time.
So before I said a lot of people, I already know where your brain was going.
Because that's just what you do. And it's fine.
It's fine. Okay. Anyways, you guys.
What were you going to say? A lot of people are saying what?
That it's like the best look I've had. Like with my hair specifically.
Yeah.
And
I think when you had your braids,
I like the braids. I miss the braids.
Really?
Yeah, I miss the braids, but I do know that like whenever this gets longer, it'll look
because
better.
Right now you can't really do anything with it.
Yeah, my sister was like, she doesn't want this to get longer.
Oh,
she thinks like this is like the perfect.
I think it looks great like this.
Yeah,
but I can't imagine like I've had long hair my entire life, so I'm always able to do things with it. I can't imagine if it was like so short. I mean, I remember when I cut my hair like short to here, instantly regretted it, but
like most
I couldn't do anything. Yeah, I mean, I instantly regretted this, guys. If you just saw the turmoil I went through.
The past 2 days, Alia felt like she made
the biggest
mistake of her life.
I mean, that's kind of dramatic.
That is kind of dramatic.
But I also haven't made a lot of mistakes in my life. So
what?
No, like I haven't really made a lot of like drastic changes in my life to then feel like it's a big
okay, because you said I haven't made a lot of mistakes in my life. It's like as if like your life is just like perfect.
No. I mean, I'm sure that mistakes. I can't necessarily think of like a mistake because often
Ali doesn't make mistakes.
No. I just no.
Yeah, you better correct yourself.
I just think I look at life in a very much, if this didn't happen, this other thing would not have happened. And I don't look back at life and decisions that I made with regret, because there might be things that in the moment while they were happening and I did them, would consider them a mistake. Because for something to be a mistake, you think that it's wrong and you regret it. But then, no?
I don't regret my mistakes. I can make a mistake and not regret it. Because if you make a mistake and you learn something from it, are you regretting?
Oh, I guess that's true. Well, anyways. Yeah, anyways. I was just saying that very often I don't look at things that decisions I make as mistakes, because they're just decisions I made that now I learned from, and now I have learnings from it.
Do you think you can make a mistake and not learn from it?
Oh, of course.
Do you learn from every mistake?
I mean,
there's some people
in
who
some
don't.
way, maybe I think a lot of it is unconscious. It's not always that you're very conscious of something you learned.
I don't know.
Specifically because it's I learned this from this situation. But at some point in life or in time, later in years, you're going to look back at whatever decision you're thinking about and consider that a decision that if you would not have made, your life would be very different now. Or the way that you conduct yourself, or the relationships you have, maybe you wouldn't have those. Damn, we should have a whole episode about this.
Mistakes?
So I'm going to stop talking about it right now.
I don't know. I was just going to say, just to add to that, when I make a mistake, I learn instantly to never do that shit again.
Oh.
Okay.
It
doesn't take me years to realize that specifically.
Yeah.
You know? Welcome to the whole
episode. No,
I don't know. Welcome to the What's the Juice podcast, you guys. My name is Yoni Kodo, and I'm here with my new co-host, Billie Eilish.
You should just call me Billy this whole episode.
I'm calling you Billy today.
It's such a fire name.
Yeah.
I love names that are kind of gender neutral. If
Billy?
you read it, you don't know if it's a guy or a girl.
Billy's a fire name. I like that.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this and your name is Billy, DM me on Instagram right now.
Okay.
Yes, this episode is all about fashion and style. And what else are we calling it?
I don't know what we're calling it yet, but you just said you want to talk about why do we want to be stylish, or why do we care about what we wear?
Yeah, today I want to talk about why and do you care about what you wear? Because I feel like you have different types of people. You have the ones who just kind of don't really think about fashion or what looks good. They just kind of wear
just their things. Yeah.
Which is actually great, because you don't even deal with anything comparing yourself to people you see anywhere. You just do your thing, which is great. Which is actually kind of your style.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you have those people who are really specific about, okay, this is what I'm wearing. I'm I love denim, or I love blazers, I love heels, sneakers. So there you have those people who are very fashion specific in what they like. What's their aesthetic.
Exactly. I think.
Do you think there's an in between the two?
Between the what?
Between the people who don't care and
people who. Oh yeah, I think it's anything. It's a very just long spectrum where you're super obsessed with your style and what it is and what it looks like,
or trying to figure out what your style is. Because I feel most people, I would say probably most people who are listening to this. Mm-hmm. Actually, I can't say that, because what I was going to say was that most people listening to this are probably trying to
figure out their style.
What am I? But then again, I don't know everybody.
I think that when you're younger, in your teens, but also in your 20s and even in your 30s, I think you're accumulating and figuring out what are the pieces that are most attractive to me, what are the pairings that I like the most, and you start figuring that out. But in order to figure that out, you kind of have to try a bunch of different aesthetics and vibes and looks. That's why I'm trying this. I don't know. That's the thing. I just always had envisioned that I wanted to see what I would look like full blonde, because I've seen, so many women that have dark hair and dark features and dark eyebrows and all that, and that looked were able to pull off platinum blonde hair. And I just had this thing in my head. And since the beginning, once I got into the blonding and I got used to being blonde, I thought I looked good and I really liked it. And I couldn't even think of myself as a brunette, like a full brunette anymore. Because I also had pretty dark hair.
Your hair was black.
It was black, yeah. It was really dark brown. And especially in the winter months when I'm more pale, obviously, I look sick. Seeing videos of myself with just my natural black hair. And then I just looked like I needed some sun and vacation, you know? So ever since I've been a little bit blonde, I was like, let's go more and more blonde and working my way up to this. However, I didn't know. I thought I was almost here with what the hair was before.
You weren't.
Because I had a lot of blonde in my hair already. And I was like, oh, I just need my roots to be blonde. And like, that's it. But clearly, I look very different with this hair.
Very different. But, you got like obsessed with trying to figure out, because it was hard for you to find someone who can get you to exactly what you wanted.
A lot of hairstylists
Yeah.
were...
You good?
A lot of hairstylists were like reluctant to do this to my hair and to take me from the hair color I had before, which was like, I still had a lot of my natural hair at my root and throughout my hair. And then I had a lot of blonde as well. And also it might not look like it, but I actually have a lot of hair. And
why do you think they were hesitant to go there?
Well, I mean, I asked who did my hair. I asked her, and she explained to me that there's a lot of things. Like sometimes a salon.
Shout out to Chelsea.
Yeah, shout out to Chelsea.
She killed it.
She explained to me how, like, sometimes salons, they only have like a max of 3 or 4 hour time slots for appointments, and it's very hard for them to find something longer. This took almost 7 hours to do.
I thought it was 6 hours.
I think it was like 6.5 hours. But, and also like, with the haircut and with the blonding and all that. So it's a long process. And a lot of salons don't have time allocated for such a long thing. So then they say like, we can do it in stages and you have to like go for multiple sessions. So I don't know. It depends. And then other people, they like don't want to, because with making yourself blonde, like you're really damaging your hair, which is not great. But, my hair is really resilient, but that's also because I take very good care of it.
Yeah.
And every time I wash it, I do a bunch of things. Like if I didn't do everything that I do at home for my hair, I would not have been able to do this to my hair,
I always wonder what I would look like if my hair right now was just like all blonde.
I mean, I've seen people that have, darker skin.
Yeah.
Braids. And
just like blonde braids.
Hair, like Solange, she rocked like a nice, like this kind of blonde, like afro.
I might try it, but I feel like once you do that,
I don't know.
That's like you're almost like changing your like identity.
Yeah, I feel like a different person.
You're a different person
now. As we were getting ready for the podcast and we were thinking about style, and I was kind of doing a little bit of research and just thinking about what I want to say. I was thinking, I felt like I can take more risks and I can be more kind of like, I can try out more things because my hair is already trying to do something different than what I naturally am. So I feel as if now I can just be a little bit more explorative with what I'm doing.
Yeah,
in terms of style.
Your hair today looks specifically better.
Yeah, it did not look how it looks now. Just in terms of like, after the salon, your hair is always like poofy and like thick, and especially my hair gets really poofy.
I think every time, like even for me, like when I get my hair done, I never like it the first day. Never.
Because you're used to it being lived in a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of things being lived in.
Yeah.
I want to jump right into this topic. I want to talk about clothes that people already worn. So basically, thrifting and.
Okay, wait. But before you do that, I wanted to talk about the difference between being fashionable and being stylish.
Okay.
Because a lot of us, most people use them interchangeably, kind of like it's the same word, but it's actually very different. And a lot of people say like, oh, this person's so fashionable, and then, or this person's so stylish, but they actually mean two different things.
Wait, really?
Yeah. And I'm pulling up
fashionable and stylish.
Style refers to a person's particular way of expressing themselves, whether that's through clothing, through art, through their style of speaking, through their personality. It all encompasses personal style. In the fashion world specifically, though, style is usually shorthand for personal style, or the way an individual expresses themselves through aesthetic choices such as their clothing, accessories, hairstyle, and the way they put an outfit together. And okay, so what is the difference between style and fashion? There's an overlap between style and fashion, but a good rule of thumb is that style relates to an individual while fashion is more collective. And it basically talks about how like fashion, it usually has to do, like being fashionable usually relates to somebody wearing a lot of things that are on the runway, caring about what's on the runway, what are designers doing, wearing high-end luxury items.
That's fashionable.
Being stylish has nothing to do with wearing things that are necessarily trendy or seasonal, like it's what everybody's wearing right now,
or branded
or from a designer. That's all fashionable. Stylish, you can have style and all the clothes you're wearing are not expensive at all. Versus fashionable, most of the time, to be fashionable or considered fashionable, you need to wear things that usually cost more money.
Okay.
So that's the difference.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to like define that because I feel like it's a big difference. In like sometimes we might consider someone can be fashionable and not stylish. Someone can be fashionable in the sense that like they're just wearing the newest expensive like Marc Jacobs and like all this.
Okay,
like,
but
you might consider a lot of celebrities are actually fashionable versus stylish.
Okay, but if someone is fashionable, you're also stylish.
Not necessarily, because not all fashionable clothes are actually stylish.
That's true. Wow, until today, I literally thought it was the same thing.
I know.
Yeah.
And
so what do you consider yourself?
I mean, I also think that all of this is.
I am 100% not fashionable.
I thought between the two.
I mean, yeah. What else do you think I was asking?
Oh, I thought you were just asking if I think I'm stylish. Oh, I'm definitely not fashionable because like I don't wear. I have like a few designer things that I got on sale.
That's the only way to get it.
That's the only way I would ever buy anything designer. So
like, why would you buy a t-shirt for $400?
That literally looks like a Hanes $10 t-shirt, and it's $400. It's white, like exact same. It's probably made out of the same material. The same material. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not fashionable. I would say that I'm stylish. I would say that I'm stylish because I care about what I wear. I try my best to express myself in the clothes that I put on. But at the same time, I don't think that I've reached like my full potential because I let myself be blurred by like the internet very often in what I choose to wear.
And you need to kind of like stop doing that.
Oh, I need to 100% stop doing that. But I want to get into that a little bit later. I want to talk about why is it that we care about what we wear? Like why do we shop? Like I would say both of us shop kind of often. Like we might shop at different places.
I don't shop that often, to be honest.
Okay, we browse often. Let's say that.
I have my moments. I
every few days I find that Yoni's looking on some of his go-to apps.
Okay, first of all, I just want to preface all of this by saying that I do not buy new clothes.
That's true.
I don't buy anything. Everything's been worn already.
Except your shoes.
Okay, yeah, except the shoes.
I feel like shoes usually you buy new.
Yeah, shoes I buy
because they wear out and like.
It depends, though. It depends.
Yeah.
But probably, yes. The shoes I would prefer to have new.
Yeah.
But if I find some shit somewhere that someone kind of bought and they had it like for like, I don't know, 3 weeks or
Stop
so.
saying like so
How many
much,
times
babe.
did I just say like?
I don't know, but you've been in this like phase right now.
Yeah. I remember a time in my life where I was really into buying new clothes. And I remember a time in my life when I was going to Zara all the time.
Oh, it's Zara. I haven't walked into a Zara in a long time.
Same. Until the clothes from Zara actually wouldn't fit me anymore.
Oh, because they're too small?
They're too small for me. Like the biggest size is XL that they have there.
But it's not actually XL.
It's not actual XL. Like I feel like
It's also the fit and the cut.
Yeah, I think like just how my body is. Zara is made for. I feel like Zara is made for like just smaller people. You know.
I mean, I did go to Zara because their sizes were always good for me.
Yeah. So, Urban Outfitters I used to love.
But Urban Outfitters is so... I hate the idea of Urban Outfitters. Because...
What do you mean by that?
I hate the idea of Urban Outfitters because it's literally a wannabe... Like, it makes clothes that look vintage and look thrifted, but they're new.
Yeah.
So the idea of it is kind of frustrating because, like, you could totally just... Yes, it's easier to just go into a store like Urban Outfitters because it has all the sizes of all the same shirt, you know, and it's all like new stuff. So compared to going to like a vintage store or a thrift store where you have no idea what you're going to get, you have no idea what you're going to find. You might find a shirt that you really like, but it's not in your size. Like, it just comes with the territory. But it's kind of just like it's faking like a whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Urban Outfitters always have, and if you're working at Urban Outfitters,
I mean, no hate.
I'm sure you probably know this yourself.
Like, don't get me wrong. That used to be my shit like 2-3 years ago.
Right.
3 years ago.
So they always have those like vintage or vintage tees just hanging on the walls, right?
Yeah.
And they're brand new.
Like, they're fresh.
They look faded and they do a good job with that.
They do a good job. They make them like also the feeling of the material. It's like worn in,
but it's still now like the feeling of a real.
But it also doesn't feel like a brand new shirt.
I would say
it depends. It depends because sometimes it depends. They like cut holes in them. You know, they do all that.
I don't know. To me, I still feel like there's a difference between like a real vintage shirt and like
vintage, bro.
So, but then I do want to say that it takes away from the experience of finding a shirt somewhere.
Oh yeah.
So you go to like a thrift store, like a vintage, shop or whatever. Yes, I know they don't have all the sizes, but I think just the journey, like going through the racks, finding something that's not your size, you're like, damn, okay, should I still get it? Sometimes
you can tailor it.
Sometimes, yeah, I just get it. If it's something that I really, really like, I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna take it home and I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna cut it. How many times do I cut shit at home all the time? You know, that's because you don't find a lot of vintage shirts that are perfect, or maybe like pants that you really like. You know,
don't get me started on pants.
Yeah, like jeans.
You get really lucky with pants, I must say.
I do get really lucky with pants. My size is easy, like 34. And I think here's an advice to anybody who's going through like thrift stores a lot. If you find pants that are too big for you,
but they can be too big, like too long, or too big as too wide.
Either way.
Okay.
If they're too big around the waist, still get them because you can always tailor them.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it depends on the pants. There's some pants you can't tailor as easily.
Okay, but you still can. There's people who are professional tailors. They'll do that shit.
Okay.
So just because something is like a couple sizes bigger, don't just leave it hanging. You know, take it home, especially if you feel like it's like the right fit, like on the legs and stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
And that happens to me very often because it's usually that the thigh and the rest of the leg like fits really well, but then the waist is too big.
Yeah.
You know, or they're too long.
Yeah. So
how did we start talking about this?
Because we were talking about just like shopping in Urban Outfitters.
Oh.
So
yeah. No, I was saying that we browse the apps often.
Yeah. I do browse often. I browse
more than I actually buy.
Yeah, you browse a lot.
I browse a lot. It kind of is just like for fun too. It's a thing that I do that I watch a TV show and I browse on like whatever.
So with shopping and browsing, you're very different than me.
That's
very
true.
different, because you can browse just to browse, and if you find something you like, you might get it or save it for later, right?
Yeah.
I only browse when I'm specifically looking for something.
Give us
So
an example.
okay, right now I need a black zip-up hoodie. I have all my jeans that I needed.
Even though you keep buying more, but yeah.
No, I think this was my last one.
Okay.
Yes, this is my last one. It's my new favorite. It's, if you want to know what it is, it's the I really love. Why do you make that face? Levi's L2. To be honest, I've never heard of that before until I found it at the store in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And then I did some research on that. It's like early 2000s.
I mean, you know, the whole like Levi's, vintage Levi's, there's a whole history.
Oh, yes.
Like culture around that.
And I'm like...
And Yoni's in it.
Obsessed with it right now. So I think like I literally wear this at home as if it's like sweatpants.
Yeah, Yoni wears it when I'm like wearing sweatpants, being cozy, and he's wearing like he chooses to put on jeans.
No, because
but it's different.
No, yeah, it is different. They're super baggy, and I just don't like skinny. I would never wear skinny jeans in the house or something that are like a little bit slimmer. I just can't. I'm not comfortable.
Yeah, but you also don't own skinny jeans.
No, I don't.
We don't own skinny jeans in this
I don't.
house. Yeah, but no, I just wanted to talk about more broadly. Why do you think that we care so much and put so much value in the clothes that we wear? Mm-hmm. You know, because I think now especially, I mean, people have always cared, but I think because of the internet and the way social media works and like the trend cycle, for a lot of people, I would say not so much for you, but for a lot of people, and I'm in that pool, that you kind of just are constantly chasing your style and you're constantly chasing that like unique piece that nobody has, but at the same time you're chasing to see what this celebrity wore and what this model is wearing and what the new hairstyle is and what the new thing is and all that. And I just want to talk about like why you think that is, you know, especially for somebody who actually doesn't participate in that as much.
Participate in caring about what you wear?
Sorry. No, participates in like all the other things I listed of like looking at what other people are doing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Looking at what's the new thing and what's the trend and what's everyone doing. What's everyone wearing for summer.
How do you even find what the new thing is?
Well, you follow,
like
you see what, I think now because of the influencer culture, a lot of people follow certain influencers because of their fashion. And then you see, it's really crazy the way that it happens. That like, for example, I can tell you like right now, if you ask me what's popular and what's going to be trending for summer,
okay,
I
what
can
is
tell
it?
you.
What is it?
See-through, like mesh, like shirts and dresses that are see-through. Okay. Summer
23.
Yeah.
23. Okay.
What else? Oh, like boots with shorts.
I like boots with shorts.
A lot of colored sambas, like the ones that I have now. Those are popular.
Mm-hmm. Or the ones that I have.
Yeah, long white skirts with white socks and those shoes.
Those shoes
that I just said, like colored Sambas or Gazelle Adidas. Yeah. So some type of like color or sneaker like that, like a low flat one. We're no longer into the big, thick New Balances. Now it's all about the classic Adidas, low, like very thin shoe.
Wow, New Balance. I mean, some people are really still into those, but I feel like for me,
it's not the way it was.
I won't be buying any more New Balances.
But remember when we bought them, it was like the thing.
I mean, yeah, I bought like 2 pairs that I really like. I still have them. I wore them today, but I feel like it's to me they're like on their way out. I'm not. Yeah. I don't like them anymore. And also, there's this thing where when I see a lot of people with the same thing, I just don't. It's a turn off. It's a turn off
from like that specific item.
My black North Face jacket.
Oh yeah, I regret.
Let me tell you guys a story. I went into. What store was it?
A store.
I went into a store and it was raining. It was cold, and I had my black North Face jacket.
The classic one.
The classic one. And I'm feeling good. I think it looks nice. Whatever. These 3 guys, it was in a van store. 3 guys walking, or 2 guys walking.
Together?
Yeah, together. With the same jacket that I had on.
Like black North Face jacket.
Yes. In that moment, I was like, this is the last time I'm wearing this jacket. And I feel like they were like in like high school or some shit. That's what made it even worse. And I know it's a great jacket. It keeps you warm. It's a great jacket. But that moment I was like, I can't dress the same way. Because once you have the jacket, the pants really don't like, we didn't have the same pants, obviously, but I just feel like I just saw them with the same jacket as me, and I was so turned off. I was like, this is the last time I'm wearing it. And I went home, I listed it on my little websites.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm never wearing this. I'm selling this jacket.
Let me tell you a similar story. We were getting bagels at our favorite bagel spot. And recently, ever since we've been going there, like we go there pretty often, like every once a week situation type thing. And the last couple times that we've gone, these high school kids are always there getting bagels, like before school or on lunch break or something.
Okay, and we love high school kids.
No, I mean, it's fine. I'm not.
The way you said
I'm
it was
saying,
like, these high school kids
sorry, I meant
are
more,
getting food like us.
I just meant more like they weren't there before. It's a newer thing. I'm noticing that every time that we go,
There you go.
I see more high school kids as if like they just discovered this bagel spot. You know?
Why are you mad though?
No. I'm not mad. All I'm saying is that it's a new thing.
Okay.
All right? And that's why I noticed it. And because of that, I guess I don't really interact with high school kids anymore, because why would I? I don't really see them very often. Like where I can really recognize like these kids are in high school.
Okay.
So
I feel like that's besides the point.
The point is I saw them, right? And then I see like the fits and I see the outfits of what high schoolers are wearing. And
was I there that day?
it was several days, because it was several times that we went and the same high school kids were there. Like I swear they're probably from the same school, because it's not that many schools around. So, and there's this thing that I don't know if I just do it, but, or maybe like tell me if you're a girl, like if maybe it's a girl thing. But anytime I see a girl out and about, I always look at her outfit, especially if I can see that she's like trying to do something.
Why is she trying to do something? Why can't she just do it?
No, but you can tell when someone is like, if I wear this outfit outside right now with some Birkenstocks or some Sambas or whatever,
Fire.
I'm trying to do something. But
I don't like that.
you have to be, no, but it's not in a negative way. It's like you put something together.
When someone says I'm trying to do something, it's in a negative way.
I'm not, okay. I don't know how else to explain it. Like I can tell that you put thought into what you're wearing.
Exactly. So you did it. You're not trying, right?
Oh, okay. I guess you're right.
If you're trying to do something, if it looks good, you're no longer trying it. You're doing it.
You achieved, right? Okay. Okay, sorry. So, but you can tell when someone has put thought behind their outfit, right?
Okay, yeah.
So when I recognize that in a girl walking on the street somewhere, I kind of take an extra second or two to like analyze what she's doing.
Girls love looking at each other.
Yeah, it's it's an appreciation, but also a little bit of like there's
Sizing
this
up.
measuring and sizing up happening.
I have one question
That's
for
automatic.
you. Before you continue, why can't you compliment? I love when women compliment women. That's like my favorite thing to like witness.
I mean, I think
like-
I don't compliment people in general just walking on the street. Like that's not something that I just do.
The other day, and then we'll get back to your story. But when we were in San Fran,
I know exactly.
we walked out of the Supreme store, which I love. It was the Supreme store.
No,
And-
it was Aritzia.
Was it Aritzia?
Yeah,
Oh, it was
the
Aritzia.
The
Yes.
Aritzia always has those guys.
The security guard outside.
I was gonna say bodyguard.
Yes.
but yeah.
So the security guard, he opens the door for us. First of all, he didn't look like he wanted to be there.
Yeah, I mean, they're serious anyways.
Yeah, but that guy specifically just looked like I'm trying to clock off anytime.
Anyway,
So Alia, she's having a good day. You know, we're in San Fran.
And
We're
to
having
be
a
honest,
good time.
okay, let me preface this story by saying,
Okay.
or this second by saying that usually when they're working there, they have like a security guy outfit.
Okay.
They have like some type of vest,
Okay.
some type of thing,
Okay.
situation, all black, right?
Got it. So we walk out. He opens the door for us, and then Alia goes, "Oh, nice outfit." And I had to look at his outfit.
Because if Alia says that,
You're going out your way
yeah,
to say nice outfit, and the guy was just, did he even say anything?
yeah, he said thanks.
He was like, "Thanks," but it just felt so weird because it was like
It wasn't a good outfit.
it wasn't a good outfit.
I don't know. I was just feeling good. I was on a little vacation in San Francisco, and I don't know. I just, you know what?
I felt like something like happened in your brain that you felt like you had to compliment this guy.
I get weird when I travel. I guess that it's my thing where I just want to talk to people. Like I just want to talk to people.
That was like so out of the blue.
I think also I could tell that he was trying to do something.
I don't
and I
think
feel like
so.
he needed that.
I don't think
he was
so.
wearing gray jeans with a gray sweater.
Just try to picture gray jeans. First of all, gray jeans. Don't do
Gray
that.
jeans are not it. And it was like a light gray jean.
Light gray
Like not
jeans.
even like a faded black.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And then Alia goes,
And they were
"Nice
skinny
fit."
jeans, dude.
And then as we walk out,
Yoni's
I
like,
thought about it I didn't say nothing for a second. I was like, wait a second. Did she just... And I was trying to think.
because I'd never do that.
I was like, what were you even thinking about? Anyways, so that was pretty
That was pretty out of character
Yeah.
for me. Yeah, I
'Cause
don't know. I
feel like
was trying to like say some shit.
Because if we're walking outside and I go out of my way to tell someone, hey, nice outfit, it really has to be like an above average outfit.
Yeah, and that was definitely a average, if not below average.
That was way below
It was
average.
average. It was average.
Okay.
Way below.
Okay.
Okay, so to go back to my story, basically what I was trying to say is, so I see these high
I don't
school
remember the
kids.
story.
I see these high school kids at the bagel shop, right?
Okay.
And they're girls and they're hanging out together and they're getting bagels.
And one girl specifically kept looking at your outfit.
I don't know about that.
That's
not
something
what-
I noticed. But
Oh, okay,
anyways.
that's not what I was saying. But I mean, girls, as I said, I think it's a girl thing that in general we just look at each other's outfits.
Okay.
You know, it's not necessarily for like a negative reason. Sometimes it's just I'm trying to see like what is she doing? You know, like
So
oh, that's a
cute.
cool pairing. You know, will we say something about the outfit? Probably not.
Because you're hating.
I don't
Especially
think she's really hating.
if she's doing something cool that's different, you're
It's
kind of like,
damn, why didn't I wear that?
and then you're looking at your own outfit, you're like, damn, I kind of don't want to be here.
That happens. I can't lie. That happens. That happens. But what I was gonna say, and to conclude this story,
Finally.
is that I saw high school kids and high school girls basically wearing outfits that I would wear, and I was like, why am I dressing like a high school kid? They were wearing very 90s inspired kind of, you can tell the clothes are thrifted, baggy jeans with just like a varsity style, just crew neck that has, you know, you can tell that one's probably thrifted too, or maybe it's from Brandy Melville. It was very Brandy Melville. And I think I need to graduate from that level. I think I have, but I'm still tentatively there sometimes.
Yeah.
In that Brandy Melville vibe. And I really want to just graduate from that. And like,
Why
get away
is
from
it
that.
okay? So and I know that
I want
group,
to elevate.
and I know the group that you were talking about.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, and their outfits look like the Instagram Explore page.
Yeah, and they look like
Pinterest.
they went to the same store
Yes,
and got all those items.
right, and it's fine. You know, outfits. I like those outfits.
Yeah,
they're nice.
The outfits work.
Exactly,
But they're very predictable and very much you can conclude something.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, speaking of like graduating from like a certain type of like aesthetic
Or style, yeah.
style, yeah. Personally, for me, I want to get the white sambas or the black ones. I have the green ones, but at the same time, I don't want to get them because everyone has them. Now, what's wrong with having what everyone already has? Like, let's really think about that. The shoes are really, really comfortable. Like, they're probably like the most comfortable shoes I have.
I think that like they're the new Air Force Ones, you know? Like, everybody was obsessed with those.
Air Force Ones.
Like, nobody wears Air Force Ones that much right now.
No, I mean, not in Seattle. Like, in New York, that's a shoe that will never go out of style.
I'm not even saying it's out of style. I'm saying it's just not very popular. Like, right now, everybody's wearing those other ones. Everybody wants to find, like, a new colorway for the Adidas shoe.
I think with the colorways, if you stick to the white or blacks, those are the classics. Those are always...
I'm just telling you that I know for a fact people are looking
for different colors.
Yeah, because they're also there. Like the way you got those pink ones.
Yes.
Nobody has those pink ones.
Yeah, I think if you're listening and you have those Adidas and you want to be different this summer, I think what you should do.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because every time I say different, you gotta say it with a little spice.
Okay, yeah.
Stick with the classics. Because while everyone is going crazy with the colors,
like me,
that's probably something I'll do. I'll stick with the either black or white.
But you already have colors.
I know, but I low-key like don't even want to wear them that much. Because now I know it's like a thing to get like new colors. You
hate, like for you, it really turns you off when something that you like becomes very something that everybody likes. And it becomes a trend and you see it everywhere. You no longer feel like what you're doing is unique and it turns you off of that thing.
Because do you know how it feels like to walk in a store and then you see 5 of the guys with the same jacket?
No, I get it.
How would you feel? I felt so basic.
Oh, exactly. You would automatically, you just feel basic. You feel like you're not unique. You feel like you're not doing something different. You feel like you're not creative.
Okay, we're talking about style and stuff like that. To some people, this conversation is absolutely irrelevant. Some people are thinking about this like, yo, I just want to have a jacket.
But I also think a lot of people that are listening to our podcast.
No, okay, but I just want to acknowledge that we're talking about something that there's also a lot of people who don't give a shit about this.
True. Or there's a lot of people that are kind of an in-between. Like maybe they wouldn't take it as far as we would or I would, because I think I take it further than you in terms of like caring.
Yeah.
But I think it's a spectrum how much you care. I think that another reason why we love or care about, if you do care about what you wear and the clothes that you have and how you put an outfit together, I think it's about the fact that humans in general, like we love novelty, we love newness, we love new things. We get bored really quickly. And especially now because of the internet, this has been expedited where everything and anything now has the lifespan of it's just way shorter than what it used to be.
It feels like 3 months.
It feels like 2 weeks. No, like 2 months.
two.
Like 2 months. And that's why I also feel like every 2 months I change my mind. But do I change my mind, or does everybody change their mind?
And then you also change
like the collective change their mind, and then I automatically change my mind in response to that.
Are you a part of a collective?
I would say so. Like in the sense of I watch what is out there, because of social media. Like even if I don't follow anybody, I go on Instagram and I go on my explore page, and it gives me exactly what I want. It's like it's another Pinterest, but it's on Instagram. And it gives me exactly what I am into, and if I click on something, it knows what I clicked on, so it gives me more of that. What
would you say you're into right now? Are you transitioning from
right now? I'm really getting like prepared for spring and for warmer clothes. So I'm buying, like whatever I'm buying is very much like I want to be somewhere where it's hot.
Yeah,
I don't know if that answered your question.
Alia does this thing where she buys something that's like a small crop top, and we're still in Seattle. It feels like it's still fall.
I have so many things that I got,
and I'm like, babe, when are you gonna wear this? She's like, I mean, whenever it's gonna be hot out. And
because I keep thinking it's gonna be warm. Like New York was 70 like all of last week.
Yeah, We're not in New York, babe.
I know, but I'm saying I just kept thinking that it was going to be warm. When I was buying those things, I bought them like a month ago, thinking that, middle of April is probably going to be sunny and like a little warmer.
And I get it, when you want to buy something and not miss out on it. You want to buy it early.
Yeah.
So earlier when you were speaking about you want to separate yourself from those high school girls, right? For me, I think I kind of have the same thing. But I just don't want to. I always wear sneakers. Okay. Like I always have some type of shoe that I can like run in.
What?
Like any outfit that I have, right?
Yeah.
All of the shoes that I'm pairing that shit with.
Right.
I can, if I had to run in the moment, like if I'm just outside. I think you can
run in any shoes.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Yes, but not comfortably.
Okay. But I don't think you buy those shoes to run in them. You just buy sneakers. Like you just buy like athletic like shoes.
Yeah, but let me finish what I'm saying, right? Okay. So I just want to kind of get away from that a little bit. And lately I've been really into like black leather shoes. Okay.
More
specifically, the dark, I keep saying dark Martens.
Martens?
Dark Martens. I feel like I said it again.
Don't say dark.
Doc Martens.
Yeah.
And
or you can say docs.
Just docs, right? Yeah. Let's call them docs, right?
I mean, people know what it is.
Yes. So I bought the low ones, and I think
the ones like the classic with the shoelace.
Yeah, and those been like my favorite shoe, I think, lately.
I mean, you did just get them a week ago.
Exactly, so they can still be my favorite shoe.
Yeah, but when you say lately, I'm thinking the last couple weeks.
No, to me, lately can mean yesterday. Okay.
No, there's no way that yesterday means lately.
That's just
lately has to be several like somethings.
Several hours. Okay, but anyways, so I just want to say what I've really been into, and I feel like that's going to be just like my whole summer look.
I don't know if you're going to wear those with shorts though.
Blue denim jeans, white t-shirt or black t-shirt, and then docs or just loafers. It needs to be like a black leather shoe, and that's it.
Yeah,
so that's
what I mean. It can't be a shiny shoe though.
No, exactly. And you only say that because my loafers are a little bit shiny.
And every time you put them on, I'm like, don't wear it. Yeah. Because it has that extra shine.
Okay, I'm just going to wear them out and just give them some
I think
life.
You need to get them like scratched up. But I'm also, for an item I'm looking for a loafer. Because I have a pair of loafers, but I got those, I think about it 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. And at the time, chunky loafers were what everybody was wearing.
I don't know why I never liked chunky loafers.
I don't know, but I liked the look, like wearing them sometimes with like a longer pants, so it kind of falls over it, but you have like a thick shoe. And also when you're shorter, wearing something that has platform, like makes you taller. But now I want to find myself a nice, classic, flat, like no height loafer. You know?
Those are nice.
You would also call them penny loafers, and they're so classic, timeless, nice. And I would normally not want to wear that because it's too flat, and because I'm shorter, you always want to give yourself some kind of height and might make yourself a little bit longer. But then I'm kind of just, like fuck that shit, and I'll just wear some low shoes. I mean, I wear low shoes anyways.
Something about loafers just really elevate your style. Like you can the moment you put on loafers and some jeans or whatever pants you like, your outfit is totally elevated.
Oh, totally. If you had an outfit, the exact same outfit, but instead of putting sneakers on it, you put loafers on it, different outfit, completely entire like vibe.
Yeah. You're like a different person almost.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't take it as far as that.
Yeah.
So, what's your go-to outfit, Yon?
My go-to outfit is Levi's or Carhartt jeans. I would say Birkenstocks. Mm-hmm. You can see it every day. I used to really love Vans. Stop
touching the mic.
Oh, sorry. Because I feel like it's always loose. I used to always wear Vans.
Yeah, I mean, you worked at Vans.
Yeah, I know. And we used to get like 50% off as an employer.
Employee.
Well, that would be nice.
Wrong one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was just hard not to get new shoes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If you get 50% off, like Vans were like what? Like $24. That's like
if you
a meal.
get 50% off anywhere,
Yeah.
you have more of that.
So that's the reason why I had like so many Vans. But now.
And Vans are fine, you know?
Yeah, no, they're Vans.
But you have really. Whoa.
What'd you say?
You have. I don't know what just happened. It was like a glitch. You really. You know when you just glitch sometimes? I was going to say you really have been off of like. I can't remember the last time I saw you wear Vans.
Yeah, because I told you I'm trying to just wear like just different shoes.
Sorry, my
that
knee hurts.
Different shoes that I don't. The type of shoes I want to wear now is that the type of shoe that I don't need to wear for a long time. Like if I need to walk a lot, obviously I'm not going to wear loafers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, anyways, that's besides the point. Sorry.
I feel like we're just talking in circles about outfits.
Yeah. No, I think okay, so to answer your question, white t-shirt or black t-shirt, jeans, preferably like baggier jeans, Levi's, and then either Birkies or Docs or loafers. That's it.
Yep.
Black shoes.
Yep. And then
Pretty
if it's
simple.
a little cold, you'll
It's
just
a little-
do like some type of crew neck.
Yeah, I'll probably pull just like a cardigan on top.
Oh, I mean, you have your go-to cardigan. That you
Yeah,
wear
I feel like
all
I'll be
the
wearing
time.
that shit. Like if you know,
I feel like people already know what I'm
they
talking
know.
about.
Yeah, they know which one it is. Okay, what's yours?
I feel like mine is not far from that. I would say
Why are you copying me?
I do copy you quite often, I would say.
That is true.
My go-to probably is some type of denim jean.
Denim.
Denim jean. I feel like if you say denim, sounds so like, oh, fashion. Don't spit. Yo, swallow, bro. Yo, the drink is gonna come out your nose. Have you ever had that happen?
Why are you so funny?
Wait, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes. Oh my god. Yo, you said that the moment I wanted to like swallow my the poppy.
Yeah. No, so I would definitely do I think the last winter season I was really into dark jeans, a darker denim,
Yes.
like just a darker wash. And I think it's really nice for the wintertime. But even later, I don't know. I just think we've been really, just in general, people have loved the lighter jean and classic color that you have on.
Yeah.
But I really liked a darker jean.
Yeah, I don't like dark jeans at all. To me, I don't have any. All my jeans are light, which is
Yeah, they're like
kinda
that
stupid.
or lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a few hues. But any type of jean, I like, give me a good jean that's comfortable, and that's really hard for me to find because jeans on my body, just the way that women jeans are made, there's so many different fits. It's hard to find like a good one. But anyways, so some type of jean, and then I'll probably do a white tank top underneath. I don't wear bras because I don't really need to, and they're uncomfortable. So I just wear a white t-shirt. A white tank top.
Yeah.
Underneath everything. So I do that. Then I put on some type of either a like knit sweater or a crew neck if I want to like be more chill and low key.
Yeah.
And then I just put on any type of shoe. It could be my favorite shoe of all time, Chuck 70s.
Ooh,
Black
yes.
Chuck 70s. That's my most worn shoe.
I really want you to
past
get
2
a
years.
different color.
But I just love the black. I love the black.
Classic.
You know, Converse. It is what it is.
Yeah. Okay, so social media, obviously it affects you a lot.
Yeah,
It
unfortunately.
affects your style a lot and it changes your style.
I mean, I would say in part, I constantly, because of social media, I constantly feel like I need to chase
Why?
my uniqueness.
How can you chase your uniqueness if something tells you, like if you're looking at something, you feel like you want to like follow the trend? That's not even unique
No, but
anymore.
I wanna include the trend in my outfits or clothes or whatever in my own unique way.
Okay, have you been successful with that?
You know, the thing is though, I don't really post on Instagram. very much. So I put in a lot of effort, like internally and
You
like
don't
on
post on
this side of
Instagram.
the screen, but then I don't actually produce something for it to even be successful on that like plane.
So it doesn't
Because I
matter.
compare myself on that plane of Instagram, but then I don't actually ever insert myself once I have made whatever outfit or uniqueness. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
So
what
in
you're
a way,
saying.
I never even feel like successful because I don't put it out in order to even be successful on that plane.
I like how we call it successful.
Successful as in what I'm trying to achieve, which is like being unique or putting an outfit together.
You should definitely post more. And
But
also,
then-
anytime Alia posts on Instagram, just know,
It's a big deal.
I mean, yes,
It's a big deal because I
But-
just never post.
but I'm in the back saying like, you need to post today.
Oh yeah, Ioni is always like, there has to be a photo on your phone. But you know, I go and I kind of, you know,
What?
whoa, yeah, I've been having a lot of glitches today. I meant to say,
That's how I know you're about to get into some shit.
yeah, let me not forget it.
Stop.
What are we talking about right before?
I don't know. We're talking about posting on Instagram and how you don't post. And I'm always like, you need to post because I push you and you. Are you serious? Did you?
Let me think about it. Oh, okay, so I remember now.
Okay.
Okay, so what I was going to say is something along the lines of basically how a lot of people that are posting on Instagram, whatever influencers or non-influencers you follow, that let's say you can tell that they really enjoy putting outfits together and they post their outfits on Instagram and they take the time to take photos of their outfits. So much of, like, I would say, this is just my impression, I would say like 70% of those outfits were put together for Instagram. They were not actually put together to wear in real life.
I think 70% is a bit much.
And then a photo was taken. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but I think 70 is a lot.
Okay, 50%,
50% is fair.
which is still a lot.
Okay, and what's wrong with that?
No, and I'm saying like for example, most of the time I go to a coffee shop to do work. I go to an appointment. It's the weekend and I go get a coffee with somebody. We go to dinner. Whatever I do that takes me outside of this home and I have to exit the home, which means I have to get dressed in a socially acceptable way. Most of the time, I literally wear the outfit that I just described, which is a pair of jeans, one of probably my top 4 favorite pairs. I have more than that, but 4 of them are the ones that I probably rotate around that are comfortable. Are they the same ones? Absolutely. Do I have ones that might be more interesting because they have something on it? Sure. But are they not as comfortable? Yes. So I don't really wear them. The only time I would wear them is if I'm trying to have an outfit to then take a photo of it. So basically most of the time, anywhere I go, I wear the same exact shit. However, I never feel like it's a worthy enough outfit to take a photo of it, to present it as the truth of what I actually wear and my actual style is. The only time that I actually think, let me take a photo of my outfit and post it and make it representative of my style is when I wear something out of the ordinary. Mm-hmm. And that's so like kind of clashes with logic in a way, because I'm just putting whatever I'm putting on Instagram is like a make-believe piece of my style that only happens 1 in every 10 outfits. But that's the only one I post. So then you get what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying.
And I think that's actually what a lot of people do. Like, that's what happens.
Yeah. And I think you should stop doing that, because you have a lot of outfits that you just actually never post, if that's your thing.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not even an outfit because it's not cool. because it's just another day of jeans with a crew neck and a pair of Chucks.
But why do you have to be cool?
I don't know.
Why do you have to be? You always say that, even like on the last episode or before, being cool. You know,
because you want to be unique. You don't want to be just like plain.
Okay, but listen, you're already unique. Everyone is already unique.
I mean, yeah.
Why do you think I don't even think about that? Tell me. Why do you think I don't even think about trying to be unique?
I don't know.
Because I think because I feel like I'm already unique. Everyone is unique. If you're listening to this, guess what? You're unique.
Yeah, okay, but I'm talking about what you wear, because outfits are not necessarily unique. Like, your outfit right now is not unique.
Okay, but like, do I even care? This is what I like. This is who I am right this second. I don't care. Like, being unique all the time, it's...
Yeah, I guess it's just... I don't know.
You put in so much effort into something that actually, like, really doesn't matter.
And also, sometimes you push something so far to be unique where it's no longer even you.
Exactly. You want to be so unique when you're doing some shit that's not you. I'd rather, like, not be unique but still be me.
Ooh, put that on a t-shirt.
Actually, that didn't really make sense.
I got it though.
You got what
I got what you meant.
Yeah.
It might not make sense, but I got what you meant.
Yeah. So if you're listening out there, just do you. If you like jeans, if you like black jeans, if you like red jeans, whatever. If you like red jeans, you're definitely unique. Okay. But yeah, I don't like to overthink it. It's like, I feel like it's pointless. Get your shirts, get your whatever you like to wear, and that's it. Call it a day.
I think maybe it's because,
and even like posting on Instagram. I mean, if that's your problem, you have to like reevaluate like your problems.
I don't know. I think
unless like
I think it's also because when I'm the receptive like consumer of content and I see somebody posting a photo of themselves and they have an outfit that I consider unique.
Okay.
I'm like, damn, that's so cool. Like, I look at them in like a positive kind of I don't know, like it kind of touches in with, sorry about the sirens, and it kind of touches in with like their personality a little bit, and they're like, ooh, they're so creative and stylish and unique. I don't know, like, I just don't want to be basic. But then there's times, like most of the time, I wear basic things.
You know, basic.
But it's kind of hard to like be okay with that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me say something. To me, basicness is the new cool. Okay, so I could literally wear a white t-shirt, blue jeans, and Birkies from Monday to Sunday.
Is that basic or is that timeless though?
I don't know. What is it? Is it timeless?
I mean, I guess like
the
outfit I was explaining is pretty timeless. Like jeans with a crew neck and some type of pants, shirt.
But I'm just saying, like the white t-shirt and the blue jeans, it's basic. It's timeless, basic, but it's nothing. I'm not doing anything. It's literally the most basic outfit you can put. Like, what's the Zuckerberg Facebook photo that he has? It's a white t-shirt and blue jeans, right? Oh, is it? No. Is it Steve Jobs?
Oh no, Steve Jobs. He always wears CEOs. Like black. Well, he used to wear black turtleneck with black pants and something.
Anyways, I'm just saying, to me, all these like super basic outfits, people who wear those and that's their shit, to me, those are the coolest people versus the ones who are doing something cool, like with a crazy hoodie and then they got like some cool pants. To me, that's not even cool to me. Like when I see that, I'm like,
But that's where I'm thinking you're getting fashionable.
That's just not what I do. That's just not what I would. I'm not interested in like, going above and beyond because I don't know, like unless it's like my job to like get dressed and go somewhere and take photos.
Like I would say as an influencer, it's kind of your job to like do those types of things, That's why also influencer culture is part of the trend cycle and it's part of why certain fashion trends happen and why people wear the clothes that they wear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, if I was an influencer, I'd be the most basic influencer.
I don't know though.
Yeah.
Because once you start, like if it becomes your job and you start having to post on Instagram and all of that,
I won't change.
I'm
not gonna change.
I mean, if you say so.
I'm gonna be that one influencer that wears jeans and a white t-shirt and a black t-shirt, and that's just gonna be my thing. That's it.
Okay.
At least that's what I think. I'm definitely not gonna try to get extra shit.
I mean,
don't
you
know.
also act as if you just wear that. Like you have other things.
I have other things, but like, if I had to be on an island and be stranded somewhere.
Okay, but that's not what we're talking about.
Okay. Do you have a next topic? Are we done? Are we wrapping it up?
Well, I think just to conclude, I want to normalize repeating outfits. And for one, I feel like on this podcast, I have not repeated an outfit yet. And it's a conscious thing that I'm like, I already wore, there's this like the seafoam, the crew neck that I have in my closet.
The blue one?
It's like a greenish
yeah.
color. You know
Yeah.
the one I'm talking about, right?
I think so, yeah.
It's like a seafoam green.
Okay. My brain can't go there, right? I don't know exactly which one you're talking about.
And it has like, we wore it when we shot, oh, by the way. The whole episode, we did not talk about that. But remember at the shoot that we did and I wore it and it's like this green color?
Yeah.
Anyways, so that one, I wore it on one episode and it was a very specific color and it was specific green. And because we do reels, it's on the Instagram page. So now I feel like I cannot ever wear that again on the podcast.
That's fine. I mean, first of all, you can.
I mean, obviously I can't.
I've repeatedly wore these jeans.
That's a thing that it's like that's not a unique piece. These jeans, nobody can tell if these are the same ones you wore the other day.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I did ask you before we started filming. I was like, did I wear this green shirt already?
You did ask me that.
But I mean, I don't know. I think this is something that you can be passionate about and have fun with. Clothes.
Clothes are fun.
Exactly. And then some people just don't care about it, which is also fine. It's all.
Yeah, I think clothes are very fun. They're a way to like
express yourself.
Yeah. You can be creative. It's so satisfying to get like a fire fit that you never really put together before with clothes that you had, and you're like, damn, why didn't I not think about this before?
Yeah. What I've really been into,
good.
I think someone messaged me also on Instagram. There was like, yo, you really influenced me into like, the long sleeve and the shirt on top. That's like my favorite
That was
thing
your
to
signature winter fit right there.
Yeah, winter, fall. Even now, today's just like, it was hot in here, so I wasn't doing that. But I don't know. I just really like that, And also, what was I saying? Never mind.
Yeah, anyways, so
damn, I hate when I forget. I wanted to say something. Oh, jeez,
I was there just earlier.
Sorry, you guys.
It's also really late right now. It's midnight. What's new? This is just when we always record the pod. But I think we're ready to conclude because I think we're ready to go to bed.
Yeah, are we doing off topic? Just really quickly.
Just real quick off topic.
Really quickly, we're just gonna talk about we're just gonna talk about what we've been listening to lately. Alia, you want to go first? What's your jam?
Damn, what have I been listening to? Let me just pull up my Spotify real quick.
Shout out to everyone who commented on the last podcast episode.
Yep.
Never Enough. That was Daniel Caesar new album.
Oh, that was last.
Yeah, that was the last one.
I didn't listen to any music this week.
Huh.
Which is not that weird for me. I really don't listen to a lot of music, but I do watch a lot of TV shows.
Oh my God. We started watching Beef last night.
No, we started watching Beef like a couple days ago, but we watched it last night.
You always want to like counter what I say.
That's not true. It's just that what you said is incorrect.
Okay. Let me tell you what I've been listening to lately, okay?
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about Beef.
Lately, I've been listening to this guy. I don't know where he's from, okay? I think he's from Brazil.
Oh, Yoni's been in his Brazilian music bag.
Wait. Is it Brazil?
Or like Latin?
No. Well, he's from Germany.
Oh.
Born in 1958 in West Germany. raised all over Europe. His name is Otmar Liebert.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I'm really like mispronouncing the name.
It's pretty close, probably.
Otmar, that's Ottmar. Liebert is Liebert.
Is this a spelling bee?
And his music is just amazing. It's all just solo guitar. I don't know really what you call it, but if you're just hanging out one day, you want to listen to some good music.
It's like a nice neutral, very much background, but still like nice music.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been on that.
Yeah, it's my guy.
And I often just listen to whatever music you play. Like if we're in the car, if we're at home, whatever you play.
Something Alia does when I'm playing something out loud and she doesn't want to listen to it. She lets me know in a lot of different ways, but one of your favorite ways to let me know that you either don't like what I'm playing or
I don't want to hear it out loud.
Yeah, you just stop playing some shit off your phone out loud.
Wait, I did that the other day, but I actually didn't do it because I didn't want to listen to what you were playing. I just wanted to listen to what I was playing.
Or sometimes when we're in the car and I'm playing a song that you don't like, you just stop playing a TikTok video out loud in your video.
Okay, that's so false. I don't do that. Like, I'm sorry if that's your impression, but I don't do that in order for you to stop playing.
You don't have to apologize. I feel like you always do that shit, though.
I just do it because I'm trying to,
but it's
listen
rude.
to what...
It's rude.
Okay, but I'm trying to listen. Like, you get to listen to what you want out loud.
If someone is playing something out loud, my pet peeve is that the person next to me start watching the video on their phone, just hella loud.
Okay, well, then
like,
just put on headphones.
No, you should put on
headphones. Because also, did you even ask me if I want to listen to something out loud?
No.
There you go. Okay, I just want to talk about beef real quick.
No. Like, can we do that next episode when we finish beef? Because it's pointless to talk about it without.
Okay, well, I mean, we already brought it up. I was just gonna say that we started watching it, new show. We're enjoying it. We'll get back to you guys when we finish it. I don't know.
That was it. Okay,
that was it. But also, it's good so far. I think we're going into the 5th episode. So
5th episode, yes.
Yeah. So if you haven't watched it yet, you should definitely get into it and watch it along with us, and then we'll talk about it whenever we finish it.
Yeah, probably next episode.
But shout out to Ali Wong because she is incredible.
What makes her so good on that show is that she does the most subtle facial expressions. And it really lets you know how she's feeling in that moment.
Oh yeah, and it's so genuine, but exaggerated just the right amount. But it's so good.
Yeah, she's good.
Anyways, guys, I think this is it for this episode. I hope that it was interesting.
Honestly, I think it was interesting for people who care about it.
Yeah.
Because if someone doesn't care about this shit, there's no way they made it to this point of the podcast.
Yeah, but I mean, who knows?
And if you did make it to the end of the podcast, comment. I have a word for you.
What?
If you made it to the end of the podcast, please write this in the comments. Billy. BILLIE. Billy. That's it.
That's a good one.
And you know what? I knew it the whole time.
Oh, the whole time?
Yeah.
You had that one saved in the mind bank.
The mind bank.
Yeah, guys, let me know. I mean, I don't know. Do I want people to let me know what they think about my hair?
I think regardless, they're going to do it.
Yeah, regardless, you guys are going to tell me.
Yes, I think it's good. It definitely grew on me a lot. I
can't wait until I get some root. That was the first thing when I got my hair done. It looked like I just put on a wig and I should just be able to take it off, but obviously I can't. It'd be so satisfying if I could just...
Yeah, it looked like those
dolls,
blonde Barbies.
It looked like that.
That's how it looks
up here, especially because my it was just too close to my skin tone. But now 2 days later, and I can already see the hair is growing, the little black.
Yeah, and also Chelsea. Shout out to Chelsea again. She did an amazing job cutting the hair.
Oh yeah, I also got a little haircut.
Yeah.
And I haven't washed the hair yet, so this is still salon hair. We'll see how I feel about it once I wash it and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I can always just change it up again, because this is like the blondest you can get. From here you can just go anywhere you want.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know, now I kind of want to keep it for a little bit.
That's what I suggest.
But I'm just thinking about all the like work that I have to do and the cameras that I have to be in front of.
Yeah.
Which like now, you know, I kind of
I would say today is the most confident day you had since you have this hair.
And I kind of broke the ice.
Yeah.
You know, with this, the podcast is like an easy way to like get into it. But then in my YouTube videos, and then in like whatever other work that we gotta do.
Yeah.
But anyways,
thank you guys for listening. We love you. Shout out to everyone that's been following the podcast, subscribing on YouTube, following the podcast on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
liking the videos, commenting, sending us DMs, you know, watching our reels.
Yes. Watching the YouTube videos on the big TVs at home. Shout out to everyone's dog.
Yup.
Shout out to your dog. STYD.
Oh.
Shout out to your dog.
Okay, that's so extra.
I know. Okay, bye guys.
Okay, we love you. Hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, night, weekend, week, etc.
Oh, and also get you a tote bag. The shop is we're launching
loading.
it. Yeah, it's loading. Not actually like loading, but like we're working on it. And by the end of this month, the shop should be available online. Obviously, we're gonna post about it.
Yep.
But if you've never seen it before, there it is. What's the Juice tote bag? Classic signature. Yeah. Okay, thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Okay, bye.